So Ryan Bolkwell, author of RDB Reviews.
One of us lose in touch what's going on.
Yeah, and if we have any poor internet connections, we'll pick up again. So Ryan, author of RDB Reviews, is going to discuss Amazon Prime recommendations that he has posted to his review blog. So take it away, Ryan. What have you got for us?
The first one is TV shows, and my first pick, right off the bat, is every South Park season ever.
Which is all on Amazon Prime, is it?
Correct.
So can I just say, before we go any further, Amazon Prime you obviously need to pay for. It's a subscription service.
Correct.
Is it quite easy for anyone to get an Amazon Prime account, Ryan?
Well, this one, I will say this. Amazon and Netflix are the two big juggernauts of this streaming service market at the moment. Both of them are really good in quality instead of quantity at times.
That's good. Clearly, there's a lot of quantity as well. There's a lot to go through. There's probably a lot of rubbish. And you're helping us find the good things. So continue with your recommendations if you like, Ryan.
Yeah, other than 20 every South Park season, season 1 to 5 of Chuck, which we redid not too long ago.
So Ryan and I have discussed this program, which is almost a throwback review because it's quite old now. It goes back to the early 2000s, doesn't it?
Yeah, like 2008.
And Ryan, can you give a quick outline as to what Chuck is? People might not have heard of Chuck, so if you want them to watch it, tell us about it.
Which is like a comedy drama series about an ordinary guy who is like works at a rental store, like just an average guy who, some reason or another, one of his old college friends downloaded some document secret from the government and downloaded it into his brain.
Okay.
Basically,
I didn't know that.
Basically like Peter Parker when he's bitten by a spider.
Okay.
But instead it's downloaded from a computer system.
Does that mean he has a super brain then? He can access the internet with his brain, or?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And it's like also delved into the world of the super spy. Yep. So
he's a CIA spy, isn't he?
Yes. Which he's a go with the show progress.
But it is a comedy. This is a thing to say. Yeah. It's not like Homeland or some serious drama. Yeah.
And some moments it is serious, no question about it, yeah.
Okay, that's quite good actually. If they can take it seriously but then also play for laughs, that's great. That sounds quite interesting.
The next one is a Amazon original program, which is probably only for service, is The Boys.
What does only for service mean?
I think it's only for original program, only for the service, but nowhere else.
So you're saying only on Amazon Prime as an original Amazon Prime program, The Boys. Okay, take it away, Ryan. Tell me about The Boys.
Well, I'll explain it in short dose. Easy for you to understand.
Thank you.
Why, you're welcome. What if, let's say, the Justice League, but own about 100% of the world and no responsibility and no legal cause to this, and the humans are angry at them for some reason or another, that what they're doing is taking revenge.
So can I just backtrack? When you say they're like the Justice League, you mean they are superheroes or characters with superpowers?
Yes, which own 100% of the world population. And what if they abuse their powers way too much?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a parody of superhero content that we've seen recently, where the expectation is that people with superpowers do good things with their superpowers. So this is perhaps a more realistic or nuanced take on people with superpowers. They can choose to not do good things at all. They could do bad things or nothing. Yeah.
Which is basically like you said, which is you got this little girl, actually a new super, that's what they show, who fall in love with this normal guy, like a flat looking like, boom, like just be able to just boom, put her in blood. So
That sounds horrible.
he dead, and the other guy that she was going to oppose to get fueled with it, and he wanted to get revenge.
Okay, because you mentioned revenge,
By teaming up with a group of misfits who had the same goal than.
which is to get revenge on the supers.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Just so I'm following. So Ryan, that sets up the program, does it? That's not a plot spoiler.
No.
Okay, good. All that happens at the beginning, hopefully.
Correct.
Okay, brilliant. Cool. That actually sounds really fun. We were talking about the Umbrella Academy at Level Best Art Cafe at one point, and I've seen some episodes of that. Is it similar in a sense?
Not really, because Umbrella Academy is basically like 2 years of time lost.
That's right. Sorry. Yeah. It's less to do with superpowers and a parody of the Marvel or DC Batman, Spider-Man universe than science fiction. Okay, sorry. Back to topic, Ryan. So The Boys, and this is an Amazon Prime original program, so it can only be watched on Amazon. Cool. Okay.
And season 2 coming.
Brilliant. So that would have been filmed and it will be coming out soon. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
The next one is This Will Be a Surprise for Children.
Okay.
Shaun the Sheep.
Can you, hold that to this. That's wonderful, Ryan. Yeah, we've got a good graphic of that. Shaun the Sheep, TV show. Okay.
It's pretty much what you expect.
Yeah. My guess, Ryan, is that it's Aardman Animation Studios who made Wallace Gromit and Shaun the Sheep. So it would be made by them, made by the same people.
Yeah.
I've heard of Shaun the Sheep as a children's cartoon. So is this something that Amazon have bought the rights to, or is it something originally made for Amazon?
No, I think they bought the rights.
Okay, so if you've heard of Shaun the Sheep, the TV program, you can also access that on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you very much. The next one is Community.
Is that the name of the show, Community?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. So we have touched on the supers, or rather the boys. We talked about a hero parody. Remind me what else we've discussed, right? I'm focused on the very last thing you've said. We've talked about the Community, which is a sitcom, which is viewable. You mentioned all of South Park is viewable on Amazon Prime.
Available.
Lovely. Ryan's Amazon recommendations there. A few of Ryan's Amazon recommendations. I'm sure Ryan will have more recommendations to make in future. Can I ask, Ryan, are you reading one of your blog posts?
Yeah. Just in case I'm on the ball this time.
Are you able to tell me what date you posted this particular review that you're reading from?
The blog was posted on April 11th.
Thank you, Ryan. Cool. So if you want to read more of Ryan's Amazon Prime recommendations that we've discussed today, look for a post from April 11th on rdbreviews.wordpress.com, and you can see all of Ryan's Amazon recommendations from then. I'm sure that you'll be making more recommendations, Ryan, for all sorts of platforms in the future, so we can discuss future reviews that you do. But yeah, if you want to know about the recommendations Ryan has made just now, keep scrolling through his WordPress blog until you get to the 11th of April.
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh.
Okay. Right, the next one is the Star Trek spin-off starring Patrick Stewart.
Star Trek Piccard, which is the new Star Trek Next Generation spin-off.
Yeah.
I have watched the first 2 episodes, Ryan, and then tragically I got distracted. I meant to come back to it, but I really liked it. I'm from the generation that grew up with Jean-Luc Picard, so it's lovely to see Patrick Stewart returning to the role.
Yeah, me too. This is another one that services were bidding on from like Netflix, Amazon and everything else. This one was landed on Amazon.
So it was made by a particular company, an independent producer, but then it was purchased by Amazon.
No, it was made by CBS or Assets.
Yeah,
but
okay.
They could have transferred anywhere here from the other countries, including one of them is here in the UK. They decided to just give it to Amazon Prime to post it here to the UK.
Yeah, well, I suppose Amazon is the richest company in the world, so they're clearly going to be able to pay any amount of money to get the content they think will drive traffic to their website. So, yeah, if all that works out for you, that's simply where you can find it. So that's great. Is it available anywhere else, Ryan, or is it exclusively on Amazon Prime?
Exclusively to Amazon.
Okay, so this is worth discussing because if you want to see this new program, if you've heard about it, the only place to watch it, Ryan is telling you, is Amazon Prime.
On this one is, if you like cookery shows, there's actually not too many on Amazon Prime, but this one will probably treat yourself.
Okay, tell us all about
And
it.
it's got one really angry man.
Angry chef. Sorry, cliche. Go on.
The Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, yes.
Which
So
is the USA version.
Yeah, the angriest of chefs, Gordon Ramsay shouting at Americans. If you're not a big fan of watching the actual cooking process like me, it's more entertaining to watch the characters relate to each other or not relate to each other. In the case of Gordon Ramsay, I expect not many people relate to him because he's quite nasty. So.
Oh yeah, and also, he just, for no reason whatsoever, he just motivated them by screaming at them.
The reason I would argue, Ryan, is ratings. I think he's discovered that he gets better ratings if he's rude and obnoxious to people. So it's possibly why I would watch it.
Me too. If I had to start from scratch.
All right. Do you watch cooking programs, Ryan? I feel I've asked you this question before.
Not very too many, but
yeah.
I watch a select few. Either it's like watching like 20 or 10 minutes, the last 10 minutes or last 20 minutes. Great British Menu. Then I guess I had to watch it.
From my personal experience, Ryan, I haven't had a TV license for a long time, so I don't watch daytime TV. But I am very interested in hearing about online programming that I can access. So Amazon Prime, Netflix, these are services that I could access probably a bit easier than the BBC, for example. So yeah, if I want to watch cooking programs, you say there's not that many on Amazon Prime.
But there is like a lot of them on actual television.
Yeah.
But who knows, they might change after this lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
If they had to afford to just sit at home.
Well, I mean, interestingly, Ryan, a lot of people are making content from their kitchens right now. So I imagine a lot of celebrity chefs are probably doing their own home cooking. I believe, I don't want to advertise for him, but Jamie Oliver is doing this kind of thing. And I think we've taken a bit of inspiration at Level Best Art Cafe from Mr. Oliver, where we have been filming, or my colleagues rather have been filming from their kitchens, making food for our trainees to follow. And if you think about it, it's a perfect content program to make from home because everyone's got a kitchen, hopefully. And if you can film what you do in your kitchen, then you've got a cooking program. So Amazon might find a lot of competition.
On the style and the film side is a film that's probably been on Amazon just recently called Hustlers.
Okay, so I just want to say to our viewers, we've been talking Amazon Prime recommendations from Ryan, and Ryan is now talking about film recommendations on Amazon Prime. Yeah. And Hustlers, if I may, this is starring Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez, yes.
Yeah, I have seen this, Ryan.
Yeah, good.
And I recommend it too. I think it's a really well-made film.
Yeah, me too. The other one, which is a documentary called Rise of the Superhero.
Rise of the Superheroes.
Which is a documentary about the rise of the superhero genre in Hollywood today.
Can you tell me who it's by, Ryan? Who is the documentary by?
Oh, I think it's from a very low budget company, probably documentary filmmaker. Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge.
Okay, now is that you posted this recently to your blog, have you?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so I will find Mortal Kombat this weekend and give it a read, and then I will be able to talk to you about that. Is it a film, game?
Well, I will say it's loosely based from the usually based on the game in terms of content that he's got. You know, like the bone plunging, the everywhere.
I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, Ryan. I know it well.
Okay.
There was a great movie with Christopher Lambert playing Raiden in the mid-90s. I think 1995. There was a really good Mortal Kombat film. It kind of preceded The Matrix. It had really good fight scenes. I know that there was a sequel, probably a straight-to-video sequel. Is that the one that you're talking about now, the sequel?
No, I think it's the recent ones.
It's animated, isn't it?
The recent animated film.
That's wonderful, because the characters are actually, on the video game, they're what's called rotoscopes. So they're actually humans, real people that have been filmed and made to do all the punching. And like you say, all the blood and guts. That's what made the game very controversial in the early 1990s when I used to play it. But this is actually a cartoon TV series, is it? Or is it a movie, sorry?
Well, no, it's actually, yes, it's a movie.
Okay.
It's like one of those straight-to-DVD like films.
But it will have a strong fan base from people like me who love the characters and played the games and like the movie from the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's okay, Ryan, let's not say any more about it now, because I don't want you to feel like you or to say, oh, we spoke about this last week.
Well, it's Monday.
Picking up our thread with Mortal Kombat on Monday.